Hi there, it's Mare. I have a design team project for Angel Dream Crafts. I will leave a link to her Etsy shop in the description box. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe and like button and the notification bell just to be updated on new videos that I post. I've got lots of journal projects coming up. But this today, I've just been busy a couple of days making some frames. Now I have all these little Tim Holtz ones that I, love to use in my journals. So I just traced a few that I really liked on some cardstock that I had just to get some undertones of pink and purple and things like that. Even a grungy one, like a tan type thing. I'll show you that in a minute. And just got the shapes that I liked and cut them out. I did double 12 by 12s. Double it up to give it a little extra thickness. But I don't think you need to because by the time I put all the layers on it, it was pretty thick anyway. But I made like little cabinet cards and frames, and it's nothing new, but I thought you might like to see how I do it. So let me first show you these. Kim has in her shop, Angel Dream Crafts again, just lots of bling and beautiful laces and just really pretty things. So I encourage you to go there and check it out. Here is some rhinestone chain there and lots of lace and even deconstructed pieces. Look at that beautiful heart bling here and different trims and laces and doilies. And I just really layered it up. And here's just did some stitching on this one and bling here and put a journal card behind it. And here is, I put a little opening here so that if you wanted to, let me grab a card, you could put, when you put it in your journal, you could put a little picture in there to cover that up, or you could use it just like that. I have a journal here just to show you how I would use it on a page. I'll be doing a flip through of this probably Monday or so. Anyway, so if you had a page here, just put that down, glue that down, and then you have that opening here to slip something in. And I don't mind that the bow or whatever makes it just a little bit on the thicker side because my journals look like that. Yeah. So, yeah, the bling and all the trims, and I used glossy accents and diamond dust and lots of little collaging and lots of little pieces that I added to it. Some iridescent medium and Pearl X and different things like that. The little embroidered flowers and all these little pieces of trim. I had these chipboard from a scrapbook collection. And I didn't have very many left. It's an older collection of Prima. So that's that one. And then I made another purple one. I'll be doing purple pastel tones. And I made this. I even collaged tiny little pieces on the flag. But here's this beautiful rhinestone bling here. I used little pieces of fabric on this one. Here's some lace there. Some flowers that I've put some iridescent medium on there and little pieces of diamond dust. And here's that beautiful trim lace on that and little pieces here and there wherever I could fit it. And that opens like that as well. And then I made a little pink one. And there's some more bling, beautiful bling there. Trim, and if you could see how that diamond dust just sparkles, it's just really nice. These glossy accents, and I used triple thick. I don't know which one I put on this one, but I added the little sparkles in that as well. Little lace here, lots of trim here, and some little embroidered flowers. And this is just one of the smaller ones. I thought that would fit really nicely on a page. And all I really did Let's took a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper and I fold it in half to make it a little thicker. And then I just used my utility knife and just cut it out on my cutting mat. And then if there's any little shavings, I know there was on a couple of the oval ones that I did, that I just used some sandpaper on the inside. And they came out like this. I scuffed them up and I did trace them with, I don't know what it is. Oh, here it is. Just with a Stabilo all. It's, this one's a brown one. So it's active with water or with liquid. So I just traced around it, and then when I went and put my ink on there, it really spread real nicely. And I thought it was just added a little something to the trim. So again, it probably nothing you haven't seen. It's just frames, but I had a lot of fun with it. I'll show you like this one that I'll be using. This is a large tag. And if I put it just in that frame, I'm going to do a ballerina flower one. And even if you don't have the dresses, I have a lot of these little chipboard, even the baseboard dolls from Tim Holtz would look good on a more grungy vintage one. But just all the little layers and then adding, you know, a little focal piece here on the frame part. And then I just adhered it part way on there so it opens up in case somebody wants to put an original picture on there. So we'll work on this one for a minute. This one I was just going to make grungy and vintage. And I thought, well, I've got a lot of Tim Holtz stuff. And of course I organized, so I couldn't find my baseboard dolls for the outside, but I'll find one. But I think this would really look good with one of the Tim Holtz images here. Look at how cute that is. Oh, I love that. And of course it would look great in his frame as well, but this was just a little something I was working on. Look at how cute. Goodness, love that teddy bear too. And then that would look really, really well. And then this, I liked the little vellum too. So I thought, well, that would look really great if I did a little snow scene or something like that. Anyway, I did find one of my baseboard dolls. Of course, now I can't find it, but I used it and put a stand on it and fairy wings on it, so I just took the stand off, but you could use, when you're done, I would put that piece on there as well and put that on there. That would look so cute. So I'm going to have a lot of fun doing this. I'll show you a quick process. Well, let's use that one because I haven't used a small oval one. And I just use this one. This is just Scotch Create glue stick. I put layers down of a medium anyway, so you don't really have to worry about having it stick perfectly. But this seems to do really well. Pieces of a little French papers that I had. So I don't cover up the whole thing because I want the color of the paper to show. I scuffed up this scrapbook paper a little bit too, because when I use ink and stuff, it darkens in those spots. There's some vintage music sheet. And then afterwards I just trim. So I do this, and like I did with this, I just sporadically put clusters of things together like that. And then if I had fabric, which I'll use in this one, let me get something that has a little bit more flowers to it, like this. And then again, I would trim off the excess. And I always liked flowers and stripes together. And you could still put a bow at the top or whatever. So then I just take my my spatula and some gesso and just kind of scrape it on the underside here of the spatula here. And just put some gesso on it. It really holds everything down and it really makes the fabric nice and stiff on there. So that thickens up. This one is not a two-piece of cardstock, just a single. So by the time I'm done with what I do on it, it'll be nice and it'll be thick, but not too thick to bow out of a page too much or thicken up the page too much. So that is that. I'll put my glue stick back. So that is really the process. I just put that on, put the gesso on, and once that dries completely, I'll start adding stitching if I want to, and start coordinating things with the photograph that I use, and just put it on there. Usually when I'm done with the glossy accents and different things that I want to do with it, and add a piece here. But I just thought, boy, that would look good with the ballerina image, or here it is. You know, if it had all flowers on it. Good way to use up your scraps too, which I really need to do. Okay, so here are my projects once again, and I have a whole tray of different things. But all the bling and things from Angel Dream Crafts is just amazing. And I will probably do a fairy one. Put some frames and do some envelopes too in the same way, and add this trim. I just thought that would really match and fit well with it. But here are the different frames. And thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.